2023, we made it. 2022 was a year to definitely look back on and reflect, especially when it comes to the real estate market. Consistently in the headlines for the last few years, but especially this past year, is the ever-changing real estate market. Since the beginning of the rate increases, the trending headline has been that the sky is falling and real estate prices have been dropping. First off, the only thing falling these days is the snow. And secondly, stop quickly reading the headlines or an article about what's happening in the market for two reasons. The first being that the media likes to use shock value headlines to grab a reader or viewer's attention. And the second reason is that what is being written in the media does not necessarily apply to your marketplace. Generally, it is a high-level overview of what's happening in Ontario or Canada as a whole, and not where you live, work, and play. Muskoka. Instead, you should reach out to your trusted real estate advisor for your local market update. Yes, we do follow similar trends across Ontario and Canada, but it is so important for you to be aware of what's happening locally. As a realtor, I like to be in the know of what's happening throughout the province and Canada, but my main focus is to stay up to date hyper-locally. So, in keeping with that, let's review the off-water residential year-over-year numbers comparing 2022 to 2021 for North Muskoka, which includes Huntsville and Lake of Bays, and South Muskoka, which includes Bracebridge, Gravenhurst, and Muskoka Lakes. For North Muskoka 2022 versus 2021, the median sales price was $706,000 versus $645,000. The median days on market was 14 versus 11. The number of sales was 275 versus 439. And the list price to sale price ratio was 99.5% versus 100.9%, with a year-over-year change of positive 9%. For South Muskoka 2022 versus 2021, the median sales price was $690,000 versus $605,000. The median days on market was 10 versus 8. The number of sales was 393 versus 553. And the list price to sale price ratio was 97.5% versus 102.5%, with a year-over-year change of positive 14%. As you can see, 2022 and 2021 looked very different. In 2022, we saw a higher sale price, but almost half the amount of sales that we saw in 2021. So if ever you have questions about the Muskoka real estate market, please feel free to reach out. Let's grab a coffee and let's chat about your local marketplace.